So, a little bit more about myself. I'm a 35-year-old real estate investor who enjoys the nitty-gritty of renovations far more than the act of interacting with individuals, which is something that I'm working to change, hence sharing myself with the world through public videos. So, a big challenge I faced yesterday with one of my properties was also breaks down to poor communication. I'm looking at getting a new property manager, even though my current is a friend of mine. So back in May, it's currently mid-October now. Uh, they My water heater on one of my homes started leaking. Had it replaced about 3 days after my tenant started chasing down my property manager to do so. Uh, and it was discovered that there was a blockage in the sewer system. That blockage has just kind of compounded over several months, uh, leading to a frustrating situation where I gave my tenants a month of free rent for putting up with this mess that my property manager had led me to believe was completed three or more times over between May and October. Fortunately, it's the tenant is working directly with the plumber at this point. Plumber is fully paid up, and so it's progressing pleasantly in the tenant's perspective. A long schedule to be resolved. In short, uh, this is or not the first time failing to get a sewer septic system inspection done when acquiring a property has burnt me. This house is connected to the public sewer line, but only for the bathroom. Uh, so uh, Toilet, sink, and shower to the Blackwater septic or sewer system. The rest is or for the kitchen sink, the bathroom drain, and what was added years after the house was constructed, a washing machine in the basement, are tied to a mini gray water septic system, which was perfectly legitimate back in the day. I believe this house was built in the uh, late 20s, early 30s, and after this water heater ruptured, it's uh, kind of compounded it to the point where the washing machine and kitchen sink were maxing out the capabilities of this gray water system. So now I'm paying the price for it, where I could have been proactive and had that repaired even shortly after closing, before the first tenant of mine moved in. So let's see, there's uh, one property that had a 2x4 stuck in the middle of the public sewer system within my property. So that was an interesting bit that my family had been fighting with for years, having a once annual uh, rotor service to prevent that 2x4 from being blocked up. And it wasn't until this property had been mined for several years that I had the rotor company go down with a video camera to actually show me what's going on, and all of us were kind of dumbfounded at a random 2x4 just chilling in the middle of the sewage pipe. And then I had another house that also had this gray water system, but the black water system was on a separate septic tank. However, the previous owner that I purchased the house from the son of hadn't needed their septic tank pumped in so long that no one knew it was on a septic system until my first tenant, about 3 months after moving in, started to have backups, maxing out the tank's capacity beyond what the sweet old lady was usage of it. And then had another property that we knew was on a septic system, was pumped at the time of the purchase, but had settled so much so that there was pretty much a giant P-trap right before going into the septic tank, which means that if you drain too much from the house at once, it won't be able to flow into the septic tank at a full rate. So running or using the bathtub and just pulling the plug when the bath is done leads to water going up the sink in the basement and making the floor all wet. So every house you get, even if you completely waive the inspection, please get your sewage system inspected. Even if you decide to buy the house regardless, or have already bought the house regardless, you'll know what you're getting into. So you can plan ahead rather than be on the defensive. So, good luck to you all. Bye.